Am I wrong for calling my sister's boss her sugar daddy? From Redditor Temperature Exact 2264. So I, a 32-year-old female, have one older sister who is 35 years old and works for a mid-sized business in our city. The business is owned by one of her old school friends, a 36-year-old male, and she has been working there on and off for the past 10 years. Her role is pretty much being an assistant to her boss. She picks up his laundry, orders his groceries, feeds his cat, and so on. By her own admission, she doesn't work very hard, but she still gets a good salary and benefits, like health insurance and travel fares. Because of this, she has no real interest in developing a career and is happy to stay where she is for as long as she can. There have been times over the past 10 years where the business has let her go due to budget cuts, and she usually just stays with our parents rent-free until the company can afford to take her on again. I am in a different field, medicine, that requires me to work very long hours for an okay salary. I don't make much more than my sister, and I don't get nearly as many benefits. My sister sometimes receives bonuses too if the company has scored a big project, or sometimes her boss will fly her abroad with him for a conference. She receives gifts from him if he travels without her. He got her an iPad Pro the last time he left the country. She does like to brag a little bit when he spends money on her, but as far as I know, nothing inappropriate has ever happened between them. They're just good friends. He is married with 2 kids, and his wife is pregnant again. My family met up for a Sunday dinner recently, which was cooked by my sister. During the dinner, my sister casually told us that her boss and friend is now paying for her to go back to art school and do a master's degree. He will continue to pay her full salary while she studies, as long as she can still run errands for him between her classes. She asked me if I would ever consider going back to school to study, seeing as I'm so unhappy with my current level of pay. I couldn't help it. Something in me just snapped. I told her that we weren't all so lucky to have a sugar daddy footing our bills. Some of us actually have to work for our money. My sister immediately became hysterical, asking me how I could throw such accusations in her face. I realized too late that she thought I was implying a sexual relationship between her and her boss. But by the time I had worked that out, she had already slammed her bedroom door and wouldn't talk to me for the rest of the night. I left and I haven't spoken to her since. Aita,